Gonna go hammer through some country here and see what we can find. So I just walked up on a deadhead. So it's way up here. There's got to be a way back out. We'll figure that out. Down here in the wash. Look at that. Here we are going for a cruise. I got a companion here in the truck. How we doing, Payson? Good. Dude, it's over 60 degrees, which feels hot for me in March. We're gonna sweat. We're gonna sunburn, but hopefully we find a few antlers on this trip. We'll see. See how it goes.
We can. I mean, dude, like you go out that way, there's sheds. Literally those foothills right there. Yep. Below those cliffs, we have found sheds right there. We go out here, which is the direction I kind of still want to go. There's sheds all around us.
I started seeing elk logs coming up this. Okay, finally made it out. Just hitting the ground. We got about 3 hours or so before dark. So gonna go hammer through some country here and see what we can find. Definitely seen some fresh elk tracks already, and I got fresh deer tracks right here. So we'll see if any of them drop some sheds out through this country we're walking through. First time ever looking for sheds down in this country we're in. Hopefully we get a little luck. So I just walked up on a deadhead. Check it out. Crazy. This bull has 0 G2 over here, tiny G2 here. So he's only a 5 on this side. Well, he's a 5 on both. But he's actually quite big and heavy back in this corner. Somewhere out there, Wes is. Anyway, winner kill. Pretty wild. First find of this trip. Shoulder blade and a few bones scattered around. So this was this body went down. Well, that was about not even an hour into the go here. Not bad. One thing about it, it is a little more awkward walking through this brush with this thing hanging off both sides. Got about an hour left until sunset, a little bit less. I'm gonna go work around this mountain here to my left. Still got some old deer and elk sign in here. See if I can drop up any sheds in here. This is pretty cool. Big old overhang down here in the bottom of this wash. So it's first day of us out here. Got about 5 miles in so far. Country I've never been in. It's been fun. Got a great cut. In fact, I wouldn't mind coming back to this spot tomorrow. So I'll see what I get between here and the side-by-sides. I think I got a couple miles to go. I better find a house due to the light. But we'll see what tomorrow holds.
go. But so if we go right,
I kind of feel like
it's more roly-poly, and I have found multiple sheds down here.
Brought our secret weapon, Payson Holtman, with us to be able to help find some sheds on this trip. So far, he's done all right. Yeah,
Okay.
he's all right. So we'll see how he does today. Decide if we ever want to take him anywhere again.
Probably not.
What's the plan today, Rusty? You know, I think I'm gonna go somewhere, find some antlers, and then eat some fried chicken. Okay. That's what's in my pack. That's a good plan. Moose paddle day. Whoever comes back with the most moose paddles wins. Here we go, day 2. We'll see what we find today. Hopefully it's a lot of antlers. We got about 9 hours till we need to be back to the side-by-side. So I'm hiking this cliff line looking for sheds. And I look up and I'll get closer. But right in there, there's actually like a dwelling with rocks and everything posted up, an Indian dwelling. So I'm not sure how to get up to it, but I'm gonna see if I can and see what it's up there. So this is pretty cool. I had to come scale up these rocks to get up to this. Kind of fun to think about who and what type of people have scaled up this rock to get to this dwelling. Kind of neat. The dwelling is right out around this. So it's way up here. It's pretty awesome. Well, that Indian dwelling is super cool. Kind of neat to see where they had these places. So far back in here, I'm around 2 miles from the side-by-side. But kind of fun to see where they're in here at, where they would live or hunt out of or whatever they were doing in there. You could see old ash and wood that had been burned in there. Who knows from how long ago. Pretty cool. So I came out on this little rock face up here and I can see all these little plateaus down below me. So I basically sit down on these rocks and I use this setup right here. This is the Muley Maniac's Kade red line tripod with their fluid head, their mini small fluid head. I love this head. This is my favorite for glassing. Use it with my spot and scope, use it with my binoculars, all the above on the red line tripod. And just as I was describing, I'm trying to glass up all these little plateaus right here, right here, right here down below me. See if I can spot any sheds on them. Holy cow, I can't believe this. I just came walking along this ledge line. I stopped and looked back and I thought, that almost looks like antler tips, but it looks like a bush sticking up. So I pull out the bino, sure as crap, it's a deer shed. Look at that. That is quite a place for a shed to be. It's wild. Been here a little while. Pretty chalky. Well, about 5 miles in. Only got this one shed so far. I'm enjoying some fried chicken. Taking a quick breather in the shade here. And then I'm gonna go zigzag this valley all the way down. It's getting warm, but hopefully the guys are finding sheds. This is nice. I come walking along this ledge line here thinking what a perfect layup spot and travel route this is for a lion. Look what's right over here under the tree. That right there is a lion scrape. So you see where the cat puts his 2 back feet and then scrapes up. So lion has been here. Looks like we've had another one come in and scrape right there. So we got a lion scrape there. We got a lion scrape there. So I've hit one of those spots that like screams there's antlers here. I bumped a little buck that walked out that has already shed. There's tracks everywhere, there's beds everywhere. And I have just been zigzagging it going, there's gotta be antlers in here. So anyway, I just see an antler, or just saw an antler. It's not a freshie, but at this point I'll take it. Right down here in the wash. Oh, old chalk fest. Not much. Get back to camp. Wes is giving us 5-star steaks. I'm telling you, good criminy, we're gonna eat good. For the love of Pete.
Elk steaks, baby.
Is this that elk you killed on the way in here yesterday?
On the way in?
Yeah.
No.
Just kidding.
This was Montana Bull.
Montana Bull. We're eating Montana meat tonight.
There you go.
Wes made us steaks tonight. Look at this. For the love of Pete, I'm gonna hire Wes to make all my meals. Here we are, day 3. Really, we only did a half a day the first day, but our third day here, heading out in some country where hopefully we have a chance at some more elk. We've mostly been in deer country. Definitely sign of both right here. Cade's heading off out this way above me. Payson's over here to the right of me. Gonna go zigzag this timber till it drops off. See if we can find anything good today. Hopefully we get into some brownies. Well, there's boot tracks all through this stuff and not even a quarter mile from the side-by-side. So luckily this thick stuff I'm in is thick enough there's room for antlers anywhere. So see boot prints, just turn and head off the other way. So there should still be stuff in here even with people going through it. So I'm high up on these ledges. That sagebrush flat right there. I want to go look at it. So I'm going to try and find my way down off these ledges. See if I can work clear out to there. All right, that was tricky to get down off of. I know I can't go back up the same way I just came down. So we'll have to find a different way to get back up out here. This area down here is just hammered with elk sign, like unbelievable. The only problem is there's boot tracks all over the place. So my goal is going to be to try and find something that they've missed. So we'll see how good they did. It looks like they did a good job gridding it, but can't find everything. Look at some of these different pieces of pottery, from painted to textured, all different kinds. Payson and I are supposed to be looking for antlers, but we've been distracted for over an hour with pottery and flint, looking for arrowheads and looking at pottery. There is some awesome pottery we're finding, and lots of it. All those pieces are pottery. It's washed with the rain. There's textured pottery, every like square piece you see is pottery. There's like hundreds and hundreds of pieces through here. This is so cool. There is literally thousands of pieces of broken pottery here. Textured, painted, different kind of designs on them and everything. There's just literally like thousands of pieces. It's nuts. We've been a little distracted from looking for antlers. Some more Indian dwellings.
Oh, you didn't have to catch me like that.
This black on the ceiling from all the smoke. Corn cob back in here. And what do you got there, Payson?
Some burning, almost petrified bone.
It's pretty wild.
It's like a rock.
And we wanted to thank everybody out there. This experience with the Creators Camp was amazing. We especially want to thank Muley Maniacs and Kade Tripods who helped sponsor this trip. Their products were absolutely important and valuable to us on this trip, and we certainly appreciate them. Go check them out. Also go out and check the bios, which we will have listed in the description, of each of the members of Creators Camp here, as they'll be having videos, their own videos from this trip, published and posted out there as well. We also have future events coming up, so we're going to have more Creators Camps, not just collecting antlers, but some hunting trips. So stay tuned for those as well. We'll be dropping the information on them shortly. Whoa! Hey! There we are. This is the Creators Camp Collective. Everybody here is awesome. We've had a great weekend. We have ran out of Mountain Dew, so we are about to head out of here. Everybody game for Mountain Dew?
Oh yeah!
Yay! Hey everybody, till next time.